So while I'm standing here at the Foulon Road where James Wolfe and his 4,400 men landed early in September 13, 1759, I'm reminded of all of the amazing stories that come out of this period. Several years before, at the Battle of Fort Necessity in western Pennsylvania, many miles from here, an officer named James Stobo is given over to the French during the British surrender at the Battle of Fort Necessity. That British officer, Stobo, is taken to Fort Duquesne, where today's Pittsburgh is. He's held captive there. While he's captive, he walks around and takes notes of what the fort is like, smuggles those notes out of the fort as a prisoner to a local native who gets those back to the British, and those plans are then subsequently found in during the disaster, the Monongahela, when Braddock and some of his men are carrying those notes. In the interim, the Stobo is transferred from Fort Duquesne to Canada here. He manages to escape. He meets up with Wolfe's army 1759, 5 years later, tips off Wolfe to this landing spot, is one of the stories that goes that this landing spot. So 5 years apart from Western Pennsylvania to right here in Quebec, the same person has a significant impact on two battles. I find those kinds of stories to be absolutely amazing for this period about guys who just kind of were everywhere.